I am Raphael, the world's medium. I connect with spirits. I'm also a psychic, so I do readings. I use tarot cards. I use a lot my intuition, of course. And how did that happen? How did I realize that I was, okay, it's working. How did I realize that I was a medium? Because that's a question I get often asked. It's like, oh, how did it start? So let me tell you, so it will be on camera and we have it now. This is how it started. Let me just check how everything is working here. Every week I have to check because sometimes I click the button and then it is nowhere, but I think it's working tonight. So anyway, welcome to the show. Okay, it is working. It says offline, online. I think it's working because I just got an email. Anyway, I'm a little bit slow tonight. It is working perfectly. I'm very happy. Okay, so let me explain you a little bit. How did I become a medium and a psychic? And I'm going to let two people come in as well. Sydney, Liv, Lauren, welcome to the meeting, to the Zoom meeting every Monday, Talk to Spirits. So I was just explaining you a little bit how it happened. It's a question I get asked very often. How did you become a medium? How did you know that you were a medium? Let me just check something in the setting. Okay, what's going on in there? One little moment. I feel that my eyebrows are too big. Let me put them a little less big. Okay, it's fun. It's Zoom. We have special effects here. Okay, yeah, it's better. Anyway, so yes, how did it started? So basically, when I was a child, I could see some things in the wallpaper in my room, in the house I grew in. The shapes in the wall would turn into skulls. It was a little bit strange and it would scare me. So in the middle of the night, I would wake up and I would kind of wonder what it was. And it scared me a lot, but I didn't know what it was. I feel that it was some spirits that were connecting with the home I grew up in. But I don't really know. Still to that day, I don't know. But it was really scary, and it felt like some bad, bad energies wanting to show themselves to me. Basically, that's what was happening. And then what happened is there's another energy as well in the house where I grew up. It was the energy of my grandmother that I never met, and the house originally was built for her and her husband, my grandfather, for them to live in that house. But unfortunately, she died from cancer before I was born. And her energy was always in the house as well. So there was always this feminine woman energy in the house that was not connected to my mom. It was my grandmother. And then moving on, what happened is when I was 15, I started to be really interested, I would say, about tarot cards. And, I read a lot of books about astrology. I was always fascinated by it, by like magic powers and signs and tarot and magic books. I don't say that very often, but I used to read magic books as well and try to do magic. And me and my best friend were trying to do that together. So we were really interested in that subject. And I started doing the tarot. And then when I was doing tarot for people, everything I would say would happen. And I was quite amazed by it, but I didn't see it as special, but I was still amazed. It was kind of strange. And then moving on to my 24th birthday, my parents have a beach house in France. And I used to go there all the time when I grew up, and every year it was a vacation home. We would go there for Christmas as well. And in the north of France, in Le Touquet, this is where Macron has a house. The president of France has a house with his wife in there. And so that's where we had our house before Macron. And then basically what happened, we had a staircase, like a wooden staircase in the house, and people would always fall down in that staircase. The sister, the aunt, the dog, the babies, everyone would fall in that staircase. It was very cold. And I never liked that house for some reason. It was always a bit weird until this 24th birthday when I came face to face with a ghost, like a green person, really cold with a hat. And I could feel that this person had drowned into water and they were really upset. And I don't know why they were so upset on me, but they were really, really upset. I was like, what do you want? And then later to find out years after that this person was actually the ghost of the original owner of the house. My family used to have a bank, and then that person could not pay for the house. So they took the house. And this is something I didn't know. I found out later that, so this person basically, it was his home. And he died and he was very upset. And what happened is that my name is the same name as grandfather who had the bank. And this ghost was kind of trying to get a settlement, if I would say, with me, and an energy settlement with me. And as a result, I've lived in so many places around the world. I never feel home. I never felt home. So whether I'm in Hong Kong, no, it wasn't in Hong Kong, but whether I'm in Qatar, whether I'm in Spain or in France, I'm in LA, I'm in Mexico, everywhere felt home without feeling home at the same time. And up to a point where I was able to communicate with that ghost and do a ceremony and release him, release him and tell him, you know what, I'm sorry on the behalf of the family, but please leave me alone, go into the light. And now the ghost is in the light. And actually, I feel much more settled since that day. So my 24th birthday was definitely a moment when I thought this is something is a little bit strange about what I see. But I don't feel that being a medium means you are special or anything. I think it just means that you can see things that not everyone can see. I think animals can see spirits as well, cats and dogs. I think they can, as I can see a lot of things that we can't see. It's just another dimension. It's like the dimension of the dream. When you dream at night, you see things that other people can't see. But it's a bit the same. It's being half awake, half asleep, and you just see other things. And it's just kind of having this type of sensitiveness. It's just like if you're a good cook, you know how to cook, and you can smell very well, and you can cook and mix food together. And me as a medium, I can kind of feel the spirits a little more than a normal person. So actually, they came to me. They want to talk to me. This is the thing. I never call any spirit. Usually, they want to talk to me. So I'm like, okay, you have something to say. I have to hear it, and I have to express that emotion, that thought, that color, that name, whatever you want to say. I guess I have to express it. And I wanted to tell you something. Something just happened, by the way. I mean, most of you probably don't know me, but something happened recently to me, actually as of yesterday. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about that because it's definitely connected to the subject. Kristen should stay and listen. Kristen is here because it's very interesting. Stay just a second and listen. So what happened is I was very connected to a person that I met for New Year, like kind of during Christmas. And I was wondering why I really felt, I felt like such a connection with this person who left. And I spoke to another person that I know, a friend of mine in Barcelona, and I said, I don't understand why I'm so connected to that person. I'm very upset that they're not here. And I don't get it. And this is very strange. It really comes from within. And so my friend in Barcelona, who's a bit of a medium as well, he said, you know what, maybe there's a problem with his soul. I would always see, after I met that person, I would see this woman and the red wall behind. Always, I would feel that spirit in connection with him, like a woman standing a bit sad with a red wall behind. And so basically what my friend from Barcelona, Sergi, by the way, he said to me, maybe the soul of this person has a problem, and maybe you need to talk to your soul and have your soul talk to the soul of that person and see what you need to clear. And then you will be able to release that person, and you won't be so stressed that you can't connect with them right now, which I did last night. Actually, it was 2 days ago. And so I connected with my own soul, and it was really weird. My soul was like a woman, by the way. I don't know why, but it was like a woman who had a lot of babies and was very loving to people. So I'm not who you see right now. I'm a woman loving children. No, I'm kidding. But maybe my soul, there's something about that loving women, children. And that person, that person that I really wanted to see and that went away, it feels, it seems that this person was probably a girl that got kicked out of their home and needed a mom. They needed a mother energy. So what I did, I talked to my soul. My soul talked to this, I talked to this woman, the daughter, this girl that was appearing in front of the red wall, who was connected with this person, who was a guy, by the way. And then my soul talked to this soul, and then everything was released and everything is cleared right now. So what I'm just trying to say is that there's definitely something behind what you see. There's ghosts, there's spirits in there, but we also have a soul and something that's behind us that probably registers everything, all the lives we went through, and it's with us, we have it with us, it's within us, and it's very important we connect to it because your soul has a lot of things to tell you. And sometimes I think a lot of people who are not, who are out of balance, they're out of balance, they're not connected with their soul, and as a result, they are whatever they are, but there's a complete disconnection with what they should be, or you know. And that was very interesting, this little work I did. And I feel that now, the funny thing is that now I've done that, I feel it's very easy for me to talk to my soul and then to talk to other people's souls too, and see, like I walk in the street right now and I see people. In fact, I had an image of the president of France, which honestly, I don't care at all about politics, but I feel there's something about him. And it just this afternoon, I was like, I saw him on TV and I was like, oh, there's something about his soul I need to see, you know. And so now I'm very aware of that. And, you know, everyone I see, I want to see that. I want to see what's going on with the soul and see if something can be done. So anyway, I just wanted to say that this is something that just happened as well, just to show you different layers of awareness, of things that you can fix, you know, of depths, you know, we don't see that's behind us, things above as well, spirits, people who crossed over. So I wanted to say that. And I wanted to say something else as well. First of all, subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's the most important thing. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. You could win a reading, you know, or sometimes as a winner. I know the subscriber number 200 will get a reading. I think we got there, but I'm not sure because it was $199 earlier on. But I think maybe somebody subscribed. But the next person who subscribed will get like a 15 minutes reading with me, private. Kristen, go and get it. No, Kristen is already a member. But if you're not a member, it's the moment to subscribe to my channel. It's here. And also you can click below the video. There's a link. Just click, and you might win it. So that's really great. What we're going to do today, this is a bit experimental. I'm used to do readings with people one-to-one, and we talk to different spirits, and it's private, and it's one-to-one. Here, it's like everyone is watching, so it's a little bit different. Sometimes a spirit might come, might not. So we're just experimenting. It's a fun way for everyone to try to connect with someone and to ask questions as well about spirits. If you have questions, just what I was explaining right now, you know, how different dimensions, what is a ghost? Is there something weird in your house happening? Do you feel cold in your kitchen sometimes? In the middle of the night, there's something weird and it's very cold. That could be a ghost. Or like, do you feel like you're dreaming very often of a person or things that seem to be a past life? We can talk about all that. I also connect with animals. Sometimes animals appear in our dreams, and especially when they died. Like I had a Siamese cat and a boxer dog, and I always appear in my dreams very, very often. And they always did. So that's what we do today. We talk to spirit and we try to just to reconnect. You know, this is what we do. So what I'm going to do is the first person that connected with us today, it was Sydney, if I remember, because that's the first name I saw. So if you're around here and if you want to talk and if you want to connect with a spirit, you are very welcome joining or talking, and give me the name of the person you might want to reconnect with. And then I've got my pen, I've got my notebook, and I see, you know, I connect, I draw, so we can talk to you, talk to the spirit you want to connect with. If you're here, I don't know, I don't hear anything. If somebody else, I see there's Liv as well. Liv, are you here? Are you hearing us? No? Lauren?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, there's somebody. Great. Somebody here. There's the first spirit. No, you're a real person. How are you doing, Liv?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm glad we can hear you. That's already a great success when we can hear someone. And that you're not a bummer, because that happened to us. We had people like playing crazy things last week. So you're a real person. Thanks God. That's wonderful. So what we do today, you know, if you have a name of a person you would like to reconnect, you give me their name and I tell you what comes to me and what I feel about it. Or maybe you have questions about the subject of today. Anything you want.
I have a person. His name is Andrew.
Okay, Andrew?
Uh-huh.
Okay, no, I just want to make sure. Okay. Because you might not know, but there's a bar here and there's people singing on Monday nights. So I'm a little bit like that with my ears, you know. So yes, good to know, Andrew. Okay. So let me see what I feel with this person. Okay, the first thing I get, I don't know why, but I get the Christmas tree. The first thing that comes to me, and I should have a better pen, that would be better. I'm getting like a Christmas tree. Getting this Christmas tree that I'm drawing, connection with this person. Okay, I see the Christmas tree. I see a lot of presents around that I'm drawing. I will show you what I'm drawing. By the way, you will judge and tell me if I do good drawings or not, but they're not always great. But it's better than nothing. I see the Christmas trees. I see presents. I feel that a sense of gifting, somebody who likes to give to people, to give them present little packs, little box, somebody who likes to give to people, offering things, always really likes it when there's presents, when they give you, as many as there is. He loves gift, you know. I see something. Are you still there or disappeared? No, you're still back. You're back. So I'm going to keep going, because in the worst case, you can always like watch it later. I'm going to, you know, keep going on with Andrew. So I see a lot of presents, somebody who's really, really happy about the presents. The more there is, the best it is. Gifting, receiving, very generous person who likes to, let me just see if you're still there. I think you're still there, right? I'm not sure. Yes, you're still here. You are still here, right? I can't hear you. Let me click. Let's say something.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm here. It cut out, so it just came
No
back
problem.
on.
That happens.
To reload.
We know that happens very often. No problem.
I figured.
Wonderful. So I see all these presents, you know, like receiving, giving, very much like generous person who likes to give and receive. There's an exchange. I also see maybe that could be commerce as well, you know, trading, you know, like exchanging things, bringing things, selling things, but more like bringing them, not necessarily selling, but I see this exchange. It also could be stock market. But I feel like it's stocks, it's exchanging, it's sending things, receiving things, but they're getting very excited about it. It's a person I feel is really excited about this exchange, giving, receiving, buying, selling. I really see that thing with the hands, putting that here, taking. So I see this kind of thing, and I think he liked Christmas. That's why I see the Christmas tree and things falling as well. So I don't know what's falling like that. I feel like snow maybe, or I feel like these things, like it's falling and it's very nice, but I don't know what it is. It could be snow or little things falling, and I don't know what that is, but it feels nice. But it's like all these things coming here and there and falling. So it could be snow. What else could it be? Things are falling like that, and you take them, but I don't know what else but snow. I mean, I can't think of anything else, but there's definitely something about receiving, picking things as well. There's always, again, this Christmas tree, but there's also the trees, and someone who really liked, really excited about, picking things, receiving things, giving things. I give you that, I take that. This is for me. This is like exchanging, and this is it's very like a lot of energy in that. You know, this exchange is very, very important to that person. There's a lot of good energy as well. I feel there's a message for you. It's like, you know, it's an energy message to you. You know, it's like, don't be scared to exchange with others, to give them things, to tell them things, to speak. You know, it's very much like that. Just say what you think. It doesn't matter, just this and that and that. I'm really seeing like this exchange. You know, who cares? Like, just go, just talk. Next, I see this kind of thing. Next, it doesn't matter if it doesn't work in the first moment. It could be the next one, and just keep going, keep the rhythm, keep the beat. I'm getting that too. Maybe that's a singer at the bar, but it doesn't. There's not much beat. It's a bit depressing there. But it's like, you know, it's very much this rhythm, this beat. Do not slow down. There's a sense of not slowing down. Do not slow down. Keep running. I think there's a message as well with what's happening in the world right now. It doesn't matter what happens. Keep doing your thing. You know, you must not stop. You always want to be ahead of everything and always be doing things. Do not stop the rhythm. It doesn't matter whatever is happening right now, or if you have a problem with work or whatever, you have to keep going. You know, keep standing here, or resume, or this or that, invest in here and there. I really see this person is very dynamic as well. I'm really feeling that kind of thing. You know, it's like, just keep, you know, it's like you have to keep running, you know. Do not stop the do not stop the rhythm, do not stop the beat. What I see with this person as well, where they are, I feel that they are some kind of leader, you know. They are in the middle of everyone, I can see, you know. So I can see a lot of movements. This person still has movement in the middle of everyone. So what I want to explain, that I always say usually, but I forgot to say today, when I was 20, I did some meditation with a friend of mine, and we closed our eyes and we found ourselves going really much higher in another dimension. And I feel that where we went was like the top of the universe. And basically what it looked like is like a cone with like bits of lights in there of every kind of color. And each light was a soul, like a spirit, like a person. So us as a human being, we always have this little piece of light there that stays no matter what, whether we are here, we go back, we get reincarnated, but we're always connected to that piece of light which is there. So what I'm trying to say is that, and they communicate the lights together. That's what I was seeing when I went in this cone. I saw all these things that were communicating. They were like, there was a spirit, there was something, they had an action. They were not just here like Christmas ball or whatever. It was really moving, you know, there were things, and it was a good vibe between them. So this person, Andrew, in there is very like, I could see this guy. It's really running around, and like, you know, it's like ruling the thing and putting all this energy, and this exchange is still there, you know, this way of exchanging everything, and here and there and here, and very, very fast as well. I can see this all over the place, but in a good way, not in a bad way. So there, this is still happening, you know. On the other side, it's happening too. It's very, very active, a lot of movement. I feel that this person is connected with a lot of people, not just you. I feel that there's a lot of people here on Earth. He probably had an impact on a lot of people or worked with tons of people, but he's still connected with them, and he looks after them from where he is. It's kind of an active spirit, if I may say, you know. It's not a sleepy chaise lounge kind of spirit. Is more like all over, you know, and still like looking after everyone that relies on him. I feel a lot of people were looking at him into not a role model, but someone who was really giving a lot of advice to people and had this good energy, you know, like I just want to give you an example. Like, it's not the same, but like Oprah, for instance, a lot of people look at her and she's like, yeah. You know, a lot of people, she has a big impact on people. This person has a big impact on people as well, on his world. You know, people will remember something about him. Like, nothing is impossible, and always very positive. Very, very positive person, you know, very uplifting, very positive, never negative, generous, giving, keeping the thing, keeping the flow. So that's what I'm saying. Do you want to ask him a question? Do you want to ask something? Or, you know, since I'm connected.
I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
All right, no problem. But if you wanted to, I'm kind of like, I'm connected now if you wanted to say anything.
Okay.
All right, okay. But that's what I feel with this person. Sometimes what we want to know is that the person is feeling okay, or, you know, because of obviously they're on the other side, we can't talk to them, they're not next to us. Yes, I mean, him, I feel something very useful as well in terms of energy. And that often is the case, by the way, when someone crosses over. I rarely see them older. I did that today. I did a consultation with someone, and the person appeared older, but not sick or something. Older, but it was a granddad kind of person, but like it was a nice granddad, happy, you know, in the chair. So usually I see people younger. This person, Andrew, seems young. There's a young energy, you know. It's very, very, very a lot of energy. Yes, yeah. That's what I'm feeling from this person.
All right, thank you.
All right, I hope I was able to help you a little bit, to bring you a little bit of clarity with this person.
Right.
All right, awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
You're very welcome. You can stay with us. You could subscribe to my YouTube. You might win a session. And it's great to have you with us tonight. Thank you. Wonderful. That's great. And now I'm going to see, I don't know, is Sydney now around, or maybe just watching? You don't have to talk if you don't want to, but if you want, this is an opportunity for you to ask a question. And then we have Lauren, who's here. Okay, let's talk to Lauren. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. It's a great night tonight. We're connecting with spirits. It's a Monday, you know, it's always a special day for all of us, for me, for you. Do you want to connect with somebody?
Yes. Real quick, I wanted to add that Sydney is actually my daughter.
Great. Okay. Hi.
And she's just maybe a little too shy to say anything, but we wanted to connect to the same person.
Okay. Would you like to give me the name of the person?
Yes, her name is Asia.
Okay, Asia. Okay, let me see. Okay. I have to be careful not to get mixed up with my own inspiration, because Asia inspires me of so many things. You know, that word is like Asia, it's like traveling, it's like Thai food. So let me just try to make sure, because also it's an interesting name. So let me just see that I don't, I have to really be careful. I'm always worried, you know, that I'm like, is it my inspiration, or am I connecting with a spirit? So I have to really dissociate myself from the two. That being said, the first thing I had was definitely Thai food and Asian things when you said that. So
well, she had nicknames. I don't know if that would help.
No. You said that. So I think it's important we stick to that name. It's just me. I want to make sure I don't, I see it's interesting. I see some kind of what I'm drawing right now. I see like a radar, like vibrations. You know, it's like you know, like on a radar on the plane or something. Beep, 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 you know, on the boat, you've got this thing which I don't know why, but I got that thing. That's what I'm drawing right now. There's a sense of a vibe, you know, something that goes like that, like I don't know if it's called a radar, but you know what I mean? Like on the plane, you can see sometimes there's little things appearing, little lights, you know, when you see in movies and stuff. I mean, I haven't been in the, haven't pilot, I'm not a plane pilot, but I saw in the, so the first thing is like the sense of waves, you know, the sense of waves, it's coming, it can also be vibrations. I almost see like a crystal ball or, you know, something this is very, there's the water as well. I feel there's a sense of the water, the surface of the water. I see, you know, when something falls and then you see, I don't know why I'm getting all this vibration around this person. The vibration is very important. That's why I just wanted to show you, that's what I'm drawing right now. So it feels like this kind of vibration, it propagates, you know. I'm just trying to see what that means. It could be with the sound as well, I feel. Maybe, you know, the voice, the sound that like really goes, that has very wide, you know, and it goes like really far away. Why do I get this vibration? I see that it could be also earthquake as well somehow, because once again, this vibration, there's something about the vibration that propagates in connection with this person. And I'm trying to figure out why I'm seeing that. And I can almost hear something. It's like a sound, you know, it's like a high pitched sound that I'm hearing that's very powerful. So that's coming to me. Oh, somebody said, your daughter, say maybe her music. It's possible because there's a vibe thing
Asia had music. Asia was a musician.
That would explain, because music is vibration. It's very possible because I really feel, I feel like, and it's very wide. It's this vibration, you know, it's like this, it goes in every, it's very circular. It goes in every direction. But I wonder why she wants to say that, you know, because, but I feel the vibration. I think you need to play some music, first of all, whenever you want to connect with her, or you need to have this sound. But the first thing I had was also like a Tibetan ball. You know, I can see you like, you know, like this metal thing. You could use it. There's a connection with her as well, in a way. If you do that, I think she likes it. Also, like recently, I saw someone that had an instrument. I forgot how it's called, but it's like a metal kind of thing, and you can tap on it, and then it sounds really like a bit like a dream. You know, I forgot the name of it, but you must have seen that somewhere. And there was someone doing that recently. All these kind of things is definitely connected. Vibration. I'm feeling that around her. It's good for you to listen to that. You know, it feels that way. I do get Thai food. I have to say, when you said that, you know, I didn't know if it was me because I like Thai food, but you know, there was something. The first thing that came up when you say Asia was the Thai food, but it can be me. I don't know if it, but the first thing, you know, because I really like it, and there's not much Thai food in Mexico, which I am where I am right now, so I miss it. So maybe it's me that just got the Thai food thing. So let me just see what I'm feeling from her. Okay. Of course, now I'm getting instruments as well because you told me she was a musician, but I'm drawing this guitar now. Sorry?
Oh, I was just laughing.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I always have to make sure, you know, that it's a spirit. But I see a guitar that I'm drawing right now. That is not that great, what I'm drawing. Of course, the ear, I can see, you know, it's like something with the ear. She's like touching the ear. I don't know, there's something about that as well, like touching, maybe she was doing this as well. There's something about the ear connected as well that I'm feeling. I'm just going to draw them. Earrings as well, a pair of earrings that I'm drawing a pair of earrings here. I don't know if that speaks to you, but this is earrings, this is a guitar. Okay, there's a pair of earrings, something. I don't know, maybe somebody got a pair of earrings, I'm feeling, okay, around. What's funny?
Because it makes sense. Like,
okay, good. Thank you. I thought you were making fun of me with my Thai food and stuff.
Oh my God, no! Like, it
okay, good. All right, all right, great.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, but it's a spirit. First of all, the way it appeared, this vibration thing, it's a very light. I find light spirit, light, refined person. You know, refined spirit. It's not someone who screams. You know, who would scream. It was very light. I feel something very light. Subtle is a word as well. Very subtle. You know, in the way she was. And I feel like she would talk to close to the ear as well. Maybe she would sometimes whisper in your ear, or I feel like, yeah, you know, like you could really feel like her lips are on your ear talking to you. You know, I'm feeling really that from her. Maybe the way she was singing was very much that way, but it was very, like a kiss on the ear. I don't know why. Like kissing on the ear, very soft, and almost like when singing is like eating for her. It was like that. Maybe that's why I got the Thai food as well and the vibration. Maybe she would sing like she eats. You know, it's like with the lips, it's the same. Eating, singing, it comes from the same place. I feel there's something about that, liking. And very connected to her senses as well. Very sensual person. The rain, I could feel the rain as well. The sound of the rain, something that she liked very much. When it sound like listening to it and eating the Thai food. I don't know, but I'm getting that again. Thai food. I don't know. She really, there's something I can smell like Thai food right now, and spring rolls and. These
I mean, we ate Chinese food a lot, so that makes sense.
Yeah, I could smell it. It's very interesting. Like the I forgot how it's called, like spring rolls fried. I could smell it, even if it's not here. But maybe she wants to say that to you. I feel.
Yeah, maybe she wants me to cook it. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe she enjoys it with you, or maybe you had it together and she likes it. But I feel there's a connection with that. Yeah, and also I can hear a sound of like little piece of metal falling. A bit like like fairy kind of sound. Like I can't sing it, but when there's a bit of metal that are falling, little bit like. Yeah. I absolutely, it's impossible to translate, but I like these this metal thing as well that are like how's it called again? This thing like with the wind thing like.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
like wind chimes.
Yeah, wind chimes. Yeah, I don't have the word.
Oh my gosh! Yes.
Sound of, I'm hearing that. I feel that. Okay. And the wind and the rain and so all that I'm kind of hearing it. Yeah, metal.
Okay.
And
that makes sense.
Okay, good. So there's that. What I feel. Well, you know what? Maybe that was, by the way, isn't that? Maybe it's a vinyl record. Now you're telling me it's possible. It's a record. It's possible. I don't know, but
maybe,
I was trying.
Yes.
Could be that.
Maybe.
Thinking about it because it feels like it's very possible. The way, yeah. So I feel that. Box like record box records. I get the message from no, that's somebody else from the chat. Let me just see what's going on with the chat on the side because people are making comments. Eliana is saying hi. Rumi is saying hi. Can you do a reading for me? Oh, but I just wanted to remind people today we talk to spirits. That's what we're doing right now with Lauren. The readings with the cards, we do that on Sunday, Rumi. So you can really come back. No, it's not on Sunday. It's on Friday now. I put it on Friday. Kristen see it. So Rumi, on Friday we do readings, and it will be great to have you with us on Friday. Friday we do a tarot live. So now I'm going back to Lauren, and okay. So yes, okay. So let me get back to what we're doing here. So there's something very kind of her, like she really cares about you, how you're feeling, you and your daughter. It's like I really care about you. I want you guys to be okay. She's really, she really cares about how you're feeling. She's almost a little bit worried about you. She wants to make sure you're okay, and she cares a lot about you. She wants because. She's a bit sad for you. I don't know if something happened to you and you're a little bit sad right now about something, and I feel she's a little bit worried, or she wish she was here with you, but she's around. I think she represents some kind of hope to you somehow. I mean, she wants you to see her as a sense of hope, however she was. Soothing as a person, helping. She wants you to know that she's around, she's behind, no matter what you're going through at the moment, because I feel right now you're going through something and you're sad, and she's like, you're going to be okay. I'm feeling that. That's what she's saying to you. She's behind, she's with you. Don't be hard on yourself. That's another thing as well. Do not be hard on yourself. She's very much like, be gentle to yourself. That's her spirit. Her spirit is very gentle, very kind, very gentle. And she wants you to remember that and to know that she's behind, she's giving you that. Play the music, do things you like, eat well, eat the things that you like, treat yourself as much as you can, listen to the music, buy little things for you. I get a cat as well. I don't know, there's a little cat as well. So I don't know whose cat that is, but the little cat, be with the little baby cat. Yeah, the cat is nice. I think she liked the cat, or the cat is cute, or he's like, oh, I'm getting something about the cat, which is very like, so just take some good time and relax. And, it's very much, I think she was very much like easy about things, like things are okay, take it easy. And like poetry, you live your life like poetry, kind of like a song, like a nice song, not a crazy song like the neighbors, but like like it's not crazy here, but it's a little bit vintage sometimes what I sing. But like be very gentle. Yeah, bring some gentleness to your life. That's a message from her. Don't be hard on yourself. It's gonna be okay. And if things seem too hard, bring the music, bring the art, bring the good food, and wait. Listen to the rain. Wait for things to flow. To get better. But it's gonna be okay. And don't forget the beauty. It's really a message like, see the beauty, and the cat as well. I would like to see the cat, by the way. Is it far from you right now?
Oh, no. Yeah, it's right here.
Yes, I want to see, because Kristen and I love cats, don't we? Oh, it's very nice. You know what? This is exactly the cat I saw.
You're
In the image. Kind of. I saw it was more black, but it was this kind of cat. I saw a cat that was a little more black, like more black, less white, but it felt like a bit like this one. Yes. Yeah, very much. Yeah, I was surprised.
I got that cat from her family.
Ah, that's why. All right, that's possible. Yeah. But it's really cute. I find that it's a nice cat. It's a nice, friendly cat. That's what I'm feeling. It's like the cat. It's not like a weird cat. Yeah, that's what I was. You know what I mean? Like typical nice cat that is very reassuring. And helping. So there's something about the cat. Yeah, you need to be with the cat. It's going to make you feel better.
Okay.
That's what she say, she like, I don't know, I think she liked the cat and she likes it. I think the cat is connecting to her as well. Somehow the cat sees her or something. There's something about this cat, but the cat is totally aware. He knows what is in your house. I wanted to tell you something about animals as well. Animals are amazing, but sometimes there's more to them. They arrive in our life because you needed them. There's a spirit in them, and it's not just an animal. It's much more. They came at the right moment, at the right time, and that's why we love them so much, because they bring so much. We don't realize sometimes they know more than we think, and even they're just purring and eating all day long, but it's a lot what they bring to you. They were sent to you, so that's what I'm feeling. I hope I was able to help you a little bit. I just show you the earrings and the Thai food so you can see my drawing. I don't think they will be at the museum one day, but they're here for now. And it's very quick, and then that's what I had, which is it a record, is it like a vibration, but it felt that way, and the Thai food. That's kind of how it felt. Thank you for being here. You're very welcome coming next week. You can stay with us, and you are welcome being here. It's great to meet you and Sydney.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. And by the way, I do a show, that's what somebody was asking, every Friday. We talk to, I do the tarot, and people can ask any question about their life. It's every Friday at 6 o'clock LA time. So whenever you want to join, you can join as well. I just wanted to say, you might want.
Yes, thank you. I'll definitely be back. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Great. See you soon. And now, bye-bye. And now we have a Kristen who's here. So Kristen, would you like to ask us a question tonight?
Well, sure. I was thinking, because we've gone through a lot of my family members and gotten some really great information. And I know that I could always go back to a grandmother or something like that. But I actually would like to see if an aunt of mine who passed on a while ago has any information for me. And her name was Lily.
Lily. Okay, let me see. Okay, so let me see what I get from her. I get a sense of luxury around her. There's something luxurious around her. I feel like something comfortable, luxury. The first thing that comes to me is that luxury, comfort, material. Luxurious material. Matter I don't know if it's marble. It's very, very sleek. Maybe that's not the right word, but it's very. What is the word? Like marble, when it's really like a countertop.
Shiny, kind of like slippery, sleek.
Yeah, or like the countertop in granite, the kitchen. I see this kind of material is very, very well done. Very. I can see that she's something very much that way. I have to say something. It can be the grave as well. I don't know why. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
And the blade as
That
well.
would, sure. Yeah.
I'm feeling that thing. It's very flat. You see what I'm doing with my hands? I feel like it's very flat. It's a stone or marble. But I feel there's something that you liked about luxury, cleanness, things being clean and luxurious and well done and well cut and well, very, well designed and well, things have to be put in place in a certain way and quite, not conservative is not the right word. I'm trying to find my words tonight, but it's very much, kind of luxurious, nice material, going to the essential, the essential, the best as well, the best of the things. I think to you, the message from this person is very much about focusing on what really matter, the important things, the things that matter, the things that are important. I just said that. I don't know why I said that twice. The essential is very much about that. What is the best? What really matters? If there's 10 boxes of chocolate in the supermarket or whatever, which one is the best for you? Which one is actually the best of the best? This is the one you want. I see that from her. There's a sense of quality, reaching out for quality, the best. And I think somehow that relates to your work as well. I feel that she wants to tell you something about that. With your work, you need to select really what's the most important, what you do the nicest. Like, let's say you do 5 things. What is the one thing that you do the best? This is the one you need to select. The one that you can do the best, whatever that is. But you need to select that. You must not do a lot of different things. You need to do the one thing you do well and that you can do as perfect as possible. I think that's a message to you about your work.
Okay.
Select what is the most quality, of what you know how to do. You need to select that and pick that one thing and make it the best. That's what she thinks.
Okay.
That's her advice. And it applies with everything. Food, if you go to a restaurant, if you go for coffee, go to the best coffee place, the one that you will enjoy your coffee. It will be in the best cup or the best, don't go to Starbucks, go to, to the one place that is phenomenal and and this is the one. Maybe a smaller one, but that's where you go. That's the advice from her. Quality, quality, quality.
Okay. So the same thing would go with my love life. Pick what's best.
Very much, yes. I mean, she didn't mention the love life. It was very much about things to buy, work. But I think with the love life, she would tell you to select the person that has the most potential. The person that has the most potential, that is on the highest level, the most potential, that can bring the most to you. And pick someone who has like a certain rank in society, a certain someone who's someone. Yes, and I'm feeling pick someone who's someone, not just like a hot guy. Pick someone who's somebody. I can see that from her, not like some kind of I don't know why, but she's showing me like some Woodstock or whatever. No, get a real somebody, a status. I find this all that to me, from what I'm feeling, relates to her. It's about status, quality, thing, countertop, no plastic. I see this marble. I mean, it's quality, 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 like kind of old principles as well. I feel she had old principles. Something should be done that way, but old good principles, not bad, not like principles that are useless, principles that are useful. Buy a good car because you won't have an accident, because it's stronger if you have an accident. But usually, like an expensive car, like a Mercedes or whatever, will protect you better than a little crappy car, you know what I mean, from China. Yeah, it is known in an accident, a BMW usually is supposed to protect you a little bit better than a small little crap from China. Do you know what I mean? Like brands that I don't even know, but you get what I'm saying. It is proved a good solid car from a good brand usually protects you better than a crappy little bad quality. You know what I mean? I feel that's very much her vision about that. The same with the guys, by the way.
Right.
You know what I mean? I feel that's what she says. Like, you don't want, you want someone strong as well. Someone strong with a status. I think for her, it's important, that whole thing, who that person represents, what status they have. Very, very important. And the quality as well, the quality, intelligence and quality, knowing what's the right things, you know, in life. And yeah, it's very much about it. And quality over quantity as well. That's definitely a message from her. Focus on one. Yes, focus on one person. She's totally 100% in that.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Do you want to ask her anything? Do you want to ask something?
Do I want to ask something? Does she think I should go live on YouTube or TikTok?
Okay, that's a good question. Let me see.
Or both in some capacity?
Yeah. No, but she's going to say something. Let me just see what. I'm not getting an answer for that. I don't know why, but I'm not getting, because she feels like maybe the two can be good. So I'm not getting. Somehow it feels like TikTok is more modern, you know, and has more potential somehow. And maybe TikTok, from her point of view, maybe TikTok has more potential.
Okay.
For you, because it seems to be the number one, the thing in what she sees, and YouTube seems to be a little bit retro in what she sees somehow.
Interesting.
It seems that TikTok could be more powerful and more solid bet for what you're doing, you know. It seems that way. I see TikTok more than YouTube, even though, you know, I don't like TikTok. I am on TikTok as well, but I don't.
That's why I know what you're saying.
Yes,
I want to do both. I want to do both, but like what you said, I need to focus on one thing for now. And
so
then
maybe TikTok, maybe that's why she says TikTok, you know, it feels like it's a more modern thing for you and the best value for now. And now actually in the long run, it seems that it is where you are supposed to, your thing. Yeah, it's TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can always shift and change too. And I definitely also want to do YouTube too, but there's only so much time. So I needed to, it's like just one thing.
And when you want to choose, you know, you have to choose what's the best for you. I feel that from her, it's that. Yes, that's what she says. Yes, it doesn't surprise me anyway, you know, because you've been comfortable using this system. So you should just go with the flow. What makes you excited? What works well for you, you know. But I feel that's what she says. Yes, yeah, because it has more potential and it's stronger for you.
Interesting.
She sees it stronger. Yeah, it's very, very, very strong. Yes, I see that. All right. So I hope I was able to bring you a bit of clarity. I'm going to answer somebody right now who's in the chat, because usually I don't do that, but you know what? I never do what I say. I always change, you know, in the middle of life. So, you know, somebody's asking me, I would like to connect with a female. Okay, why is this asking? Okay, so Eliana on Facebook is asking me, I would like to try to see if we can connect with a loved one for me. Okay, could you give me her name? Would you like to write her name, Eliana? If you want, just write it, type it in, and then I will see it on my chat. And then if I see it, I will be able to see what I'm feeling from it. I'll let you type it in. Meanwhile, I'm still around. There is still what I want to say, there is still, Kristen is still with me. So Kristen, if you want to ask something else, we still have like 10 minutes of show. So you are very welcome asking a question if you want to. You're here, I'm here. So let's talk a little bit if you want.
How does she feel about my waiting to see what happens with my friend?
Your friend, okay. That's a good question. So let me see what she thinks about that. All right, so let me see. Somehow it feels like she feels that he's not strong enough somehow. She doesn't see him as a strong candidate. There's something about that she doesn't see him as a strong candidate. You know, like when I said marble countertop and stuff, she doesn't see him like that. She doesn't see him strong.
Interesting.
Yeah, she doesn't see him as a strong person. She doesn't.
Interesting.
Yeah. I feel that from her, what I'm feeling is that there could be somebody else stronger. Yeah. There could be somebody else that could come up that is more established somehow and more stronger than him.
Cool.
Than your friend. Yeah. Yeah. She could see you with someone stronger. Yeah. So that's what she thinks.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do you want to connect with somebody else?
Yes, I would like to connect with my grandfather who died when I was 1. His name is John.
Okay, let me see. We haven't connected with him yet, have we?
You know what? I guess we haven't I forgot that we hadn't connected. I thought that we had connected with my grandpa. We did my other grandfather.
Because I remember we connected with a person that was always with his group, you know, and was always having fun with them. So who this one, what was his name? Just so I can...
That one was Vincent, and that was my mother's father.
Okay, makes sense. Okay. And we also connected with a man, and he has his wife, and then they were very much about the church and stuff. It was a little bit different.
That was John.
So we did already.
Yes, yeah.
So we connected with him.
So is there any, I mean, since we have just a few minutes, is there
Sure.
anything that he would like to say today?
Let me see if I'm getting anything from him.
I don't know very many dead people. We did somebody alive last week, which was interesting, but
I forgot who we did actually. Completely went out of my mind.
it's an old friend.
To an old friend.
An old friend, yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah. I completely forgot. It's funny because, you know, the thing is so much goes into my mind. This one I completely forgot. Yeah, I absolutely forgot what happened. Anyway, let's try to see what's coming up with, let me see. I see a fence. There's a sense of a fence. Yeah, like a fence, you know, something that's like, I don't know why I'm getting that. So that's what I'm doing right now. This fence. Okay. So this fence. Do you have a fence around where you live, by the way? Do you have something around that's around your house or something?
I mean, there is around the condo complex, there's a wrought iron thing, and then I have a patio that's enclosed with like a fence.
Right. I'm feeling a sense of a fence, you know, so something is closed, hiding, you know, there's something hidden. Maybe he wants to tell me something is hidden about him that you don't know.
Okay.
I would say that, yeah, because I was wondering, there's something hidden, there's something people didn't see. Let's see now what's behind that fence. There's something, it's just like a secret, something now that comes up, okay? There's a secret behind that fence. I see a table there. Something happened, there was I feel like there was some garden and the fence, there's a table in there, and something was happening around the table, obviously. All right, there's something happening around, not something bad, but there's people around that table. I feel that something weird happened on that table, maybe something medical. I don't know why, but it's possible that something medical was done behind the fence in connection with that table. I don't know what happened, but there's I don't know. I have a weird thing coming to my mind. I don't know if it's important, but I feel like some abortion or something, but it's possible there has been something weird like that happening in there, and he has a secret of that. Somebody got aborted, and he was, I don't know if you could say aborted, but he was not very great that moment, yeah?
So there are family secrets on my father's side of the family.
Yeah.
Some weird things like this, and what you're saying would not surprise me. It could, I don't know who, if it was my grandmother, or it could have been Lily was his daughter.
All right, okay.
So
I feel there was an abortion happening in there behind fence, and it was kind of weird. It was not great. Yeah, it was not legal, obviously, but it was something not great about, or some operation or that happened in there behind the fence, and he saw it, and it was forbidden to do that.
Okay, so I'm just curious if it was somebody that I know, or just a person, another person.
I do feel that it's an abortion, because from what I see, because I see a woman, and I heard the word abortion. Somebody got aborted in there, and he's aware of it. But who that was, it's hard for me to say. I'm not very good with names, okay, most of the time, but I get something. Anna. Does this speak to you? Annie. I feel someone called Annie or Anna or Anne, you know, something like that.
Okay. Well, you know, my grandmother, Pearl, that's not her real name. And my father told me that he doesn't know her real name.
All right. Why?
So that
why?
Anna could be her real name.
It's
Seriously,
possible. But why didn't he know her real name?
because it's family secrets.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's always like that. I totally get it.
Usually
Absolutely.
the
Yeah.
nuns decided to call her Pearl because they didn't like her real name. And that was all I was told.
It's so bizarre. And she knew her real parents. It's not possible that she was abandoned and she came from that woman who maybe had the kid and got abandoned. Or I don't know.
Possibly.
There's something about that that he saw or that he wanted to say. I don't know if it's an abortion or someone who gave birth, and I don't know. Something is not great. It's a secret. He wants to reveal that secret.
That
So is
there
it
was
someone who got an abortion or someone who had a baby and then the baby was kept, or but there's something
maybe
about
someone gave birth to a baby and the baby was taken away because she wasn't
possibly
married or something like that.
one or the other. Yes, it's either there was an abortion and it was forbidden to do abortions, or it's a baby that was born and then they
it
kept
was-
the baby or something like that. Yeah.
Because the day if a woman got like if a woman was raped, let's just say,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
pregnant, they would blame her or say
Yeah.
something about, and then a lot of times they would take the kid, they would give it to you know,
Somewhere. Yeah.
yeah,
farms.
they would.
Yeah.
They took. I mean, there was a whole big thing about babies that were taken away
Oh, I didn't know
in
that was.
the Catholic Church. Women would get pregnant, and they would send them to a nunnery, and then they would give birth, and then it was a whole. They did a movie about it. I forget what it. Judi Dench starred in the movie, and it was about how they would take these women to the convent, and they would give birth, and they would take their children away from them. Like they didn't have a. They would take. And then the children, you know, but I mean, but it could have been an abortion.
There's something like that happened in that yard, or it's on the table and it's people around and it's
Right.
he's bothered about it.
Okay.
It bothered him. He didn't like that. He didn't like what happened.
Wow. I wonder if it was my grandmother or one of my family members.
What's the grandmother's name? Pearl, you said?
Pearl. Pearl, the name that I know is Pearl.
Pearl was his wife. Okay, that's the wife. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Let me ask him. Let me see. Was it Pearl?
And Lily was his daughter, and she got married.
Yeah, it was good. I
17.
feel that maybe it's Lily, because I
Lily.
feel it's not Pearl. It's a daughter, the daughter of Pearl. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Lily, the one that liked the luxury and everything.
Yeah, yeah. It's possible that it's something to do with her. I feel that it's her. I don't feel that it's his wife. I feel that it's possibly that. Yes.
Because you know, Lily ended up drinking a lot and not her.
I would say that it's very possible that it's her. Very possible, because he saw it. He saw the thing. That's why it's shocking. He saw it. You know.
It was like they had all those back alley abortions. They had back alley abortions and things, or the doctor would come to the house and they'd put a towel on a table.
That's, I feel, what happens.
They
like,
would
I feel like it was
the doctor would come, they would put a sheet down and they would do an illegal abortion. And
yeah, absolutely.
The woman died.
Oh yeah, I know. There's a lot of movies about it. Yes, absolutely, yes. But I feel something like that he didn't like. Yeah, he didn't like what happened. Yeah, it shocked him.
My family is full of weird secrets, and I know that. I mean, there's so many weird secrets in my family, and especially my father's side. But my family has weird secrets. But if I said that out loud, my mother, no, we don't.
Yeah, I know.
They had a lot of secrets.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, that's what I feel. Something like that happened in there, and I feel like it was maybe outdoor for some reason. I don't know. I see like a yard, and they did it outside, but behind the fence, and nobody could see. Yeah, it was hidden secrets. Yes. So maybe that can tell you about you as well. Maybe, because the psychology of our ancestors definitely has a lot to do with how we feel, the fear we have, who we like, who we don't like, what we want. So sometimes there is a connection. If you wanted to say that, maybe it's important for you to know.
Maybe he also just wanted to tell someone because he was made to keep it a secret, and he just wanted.
Yes, he didn't like that. Yes, he really didn't like what he saw. It was shocking. Anyone? Yeah, you had to say it. Maybe we will know more next time. Who knows?
Yes,
Because
exactly.
little by little, that's kind of what happens. And there's a lot of information, yes, with
To
the
be
people on this side.
continued. I'll just, next time, or, it'll be interesting to see when I do a reading with you, how Lily's TikTok recommendation stacks up against the cards. So
Absolutely, 100%. That
I
sounds
can't
great.
wait. Yeah, and I can't tell since I'm on YouTube, I just want to tell everyone that I actually go to Raphael all the time to get my cards read, and he's amazing. He's very accurate and just a joy to work with. And it's not just about a gypsy prediction. It really is about soul growth. And but it's also fun and entertaining, and you can ask all these questions, but it really is about your growth and evolution as a person, no matter what you're asking. So I'm putting that out there. This is not a paid promotion. I'm not getting a free reading. I just thought I would take the opportunity, since I mentioned, because it'll be interesting to see how, that does compare when we do the reading on that.
Of course. Absolutely. It sounds really great. And it's great to always have you in the different shows. And, I've known you for a while, so it's great to.
Just a little testimonial. Since we have a moment, well, it's 7:00, so we're done. But
yeah, thank you. It's
All
always
right.
great to see you. I want you to thank everyone for watching. Do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Raphael Psychic. There is a reading to win. I think somebody must have won it because we were close to 200. It was 199 today. So the number 200 got this free reading. I'm going to check. I really wonder. I'm surprised. I mean, I'm curious to see. And then that will be 200. So I guess if we got to 200, the next 300 in 100 subscribers, the next one will have a free reading. But for now, let's see what happens. And the next show is Friday, of course, Friday night at 7:00. Is that right? No, it's 6:00. Yeah, I get confused with the time zone. 6:00 Friday night, there is this show with the tarot, RTWM Tarot Live, where you can ask questions about your love life, about work, about money, about everything you want to know. And of course, next Monday, I will be back for another Talk to Spirits with all these fabulous guests and fabulous spirits as well. So you have a good night. Thank you. Take care. Bye.